supplies in Africa never reach their intended destinations. If that's true, it's because of heartless bastards like these two. Ahmed and Ali are members of a rogue militia group in Darfur. They spend their days terrorizing the weak and hungry.
We drop relief supplies from airplanes for a couple of reasons. One is that it's too dangerous to put aid workers in harm's way, and the second is the terrain doesn't allow us to get in with large trucks. First people to get to the containers are these militia groups, and so there's a tendency to drop more than is necessary to help assure that some of the supplies reach the population they're intended to.
Since 2003, over 300,000 have died in Darfur from starvation or violence. Ahmed and Ali would always celebrate their acts of cruelty by getting filthy drunk. Wouldn't it be great if people this evil got what's coming to them? Hold on. What's that sound? Say hello to 2 tons of instant karma. A relief container chute didn't open, and the cosmic universe displayed perfect aim by dropping it on their heads.
You're standing there casually, and all of a sudden, out of the sky comes this 2-ton, 4,000-pound box. First, it's going to hit you in the head. Drive your skull down into your cervical spine, break your neck, crush your heart and your lungs, with broken bones all over. A rag doll, limp and dead.
Cause of death? Take your pick. If Ahmed and Ali were allowed to look into the future and see how their lives would end, they'd be crushed. Look up at any city skyline and you can be sure of one thing. Somebody manning a crane helps build it. Ramon had the skills to pay the bills, but he was a big crane operator with a big secret. Peruvian marching powder got him through his long and hard work days. Everything was going fine until his foreman dropped a bomb.
Ramon! What? You got a drug test tomorrow.
This was no simple urine test. Crane operators have to undergo a full blood analysis. But Ramon had an ace up his sleeve.
Mom! What?
His girlfriend was a cook at a hospital. She was able to sneak out a bag of blood, the same blood type as his. His plan? Bring the blood to work, and right before the test, run the clean blood into his body.
Oh, hey.
Don't forget that drug test this afternoon.
Oh, yeah. I'm ready to donate all day.
In this situation, this individual believed that he could cheat the blood test by diluting out the cocaine sample, which is foolish. It's not possible.
As plans go, this one had more holes in it than a junkie's arm. For example, his girlfriend warned him.
It can't be cold.
I guess.
Must be dying, okay?
But Ramon was too high to listen. He fed the cold blood into his vein, and as soon as it hit his heart, he was lights out.
If blood kept at 38 degrees is transfused into the body, this could have a serious side effect, especially on the heart. It can affect the natural pacemaker of the heart, leading the heart to have irregular heartbeats, which could then lead to ventricular fibrillation and ventricular tachycardia, which are deadly.
Even crane operators need a lift. Ramon just used the wrong substance. Had the wrong plan to beat the test. The only thing he got right, dying. Get a load of this ugly mug. His name is Carmine. He's a wise guy who took a fall for the Dons. So he's been serving a 2-year sentence for assault and battery.
We find that you were sufficiently rehabilitated to go out on a work release program.
Carmine had convinced everyone he was ready to clean up his act. So the Don called in a favor and got Carmine a job, cleaning up the streets. But Carmine had no intention of getting his hands dirty.
Hey, this is how it's gonna be. You're gonna drive the truck, you're gonna take out the trash, and me, I'm gonna supervise.
Yeah, right.
When a probation officer go out to check on a defendant, and if the defendant is not doing his job, then he can get violated and be returned back to court. They can get themselves right back in square one, which means prison.
Are you gonna help me with this one?
No. Carmine did a lot of supervising. But he was quick to sing a different tune around his probation officer.
Things have been great for the last 2 weeks. Let me show you what I've been doing.
As he was showing off how hard he worked, Carmine's co-worker was talking. Carmine might have been a wise guy, but he wasn't too smart. Perhaps if he had actually done some of the hard labor, Carmine would have known how to lock the dumpster's wheels in place. Hey, bada bing, bada boom.
This dumpster weighed 500 pounds. It had 300 pounds of garbage inside it. It was traveling at over 15 miles per hour. This is more than 12,000 units of force. When the sharp section of the dumpster hit this man's midriff, it caused the gut to rupture and all the contents to just get extruded out. And he effectively exploded to death.
Carmine made parole and went back to his bad behavior. He had no intention of taking out the trash, so the trash took him out.